What up, y'all? We about to do this mukbang real quick, you know what I'm saying? No cap, we got the Hardys going on here, you know what I'm saying? So just a little quick mukbang. It's gonna do like a little Q&A about us, you know what I'm saying? And how lit we are as people. So yeah.
Yeah, so we just got Hardys and I'm hungry. I just got off work.
Dang, that looks smacking, boy. Mine is a little dry, you know. It's okay.
I needed this. But anyways, I don't even know how people do things. Like, it's hard. I'm eating, but I want to continue to eat. I don't even want to freaking like ask any questions right now, but I'm going to.
Yes, sir. Pretty good. Ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Oh, I talk in my mouth. Cool. So the first question is, where and when did we first meet?
Well, guys, we met at her grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? I was like trying to find love, so I was on Facebook scrolling, you know what I'm saying, through my friends list, and then I saw her. Then I was like, dang, like she just was like really like caught my attention or whatever, so I slid in that DM, you know what I'm saying? And then it was OV after that, you know? We just basically like started hanging out every day, but yeah, that's where we first met, at her grandma's house.
Yeah, so that's his perspective on like our meeting. And from my perspective,
got the cheeks.
okay, we gonna have to exit that. We're gonna have to take that out because I don't want that to be in the video. What you talking about? You just got some cheeks. Like, no, that's not how it happened. Anyways, so basically, I just had my son not too long ago, and I was single, so I was kind of like looking for somebody because, you know, I didn't want to be like a single mother out, you know, here in this world. So I was definitely looking for like a husband to take care of me. And Michael messaged me, and I read his message, but I didn't reply to him because I'm just like, I don't know who he is. And there was a few dudes that was like texting me, trying to like hang out with me and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. But I did look at Michael's profile, and I looked at his photos, and one thing that caught my attention was his eyes, and I was like, wow, you know, he got really cute eyes. So, you know, I did message him back because his eyes was pretty cute. And I was going through like something terrible, but that's like another video that I'll just add on to YouTube eventually. So yeah, he came to my grandma's house. You know, my grandma, well, I was living with my grandma, and I was working at McDonald's. It was like 5 minutes away. I walked there like in the morning time. So basically how like my meeting was with him, you know, he just came to my door. He lied to me. He told me that he had a car, but this boy pulled up in a motherfucking
finesse.
Taxi. He pulled up in a taxi.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm just like, okay, that's a little red flag. But I guess we're gonna continue because he tried so hard to get to me. So I just gave him a chance.
Yeah, y'all, I spent like $50 on a taxi, you know, just to get to her. I was on the whole other side of town. Man, I was willing to do whatever to get this, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was that. We're on the next question now.
Okay. Where was our first date?
It was after church on a Sunday. We went to Popeyes. She was in her white dress, and we went there. We got our, basically that was our first time where we actually like went out to like a restaurant. We kind of sat for a little bit and kind of just like chopped it up, and we was like eating and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a wrap, and the food was good. It was on point, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we first did, our like first date. So yeah, I was nervous just a little bit, but I got through it.
What was your first impression of me?
Dang, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I pulled up to her grandma's house, you know what I'm saying? I saw her, she was like, I knocked on the door. You know what I'm saying? My heart pumping, some more stuff. I'm about to pass out at this point, you know what I'm saying? Because she looked real good in her pictures, but like, in person, definitely like was like 10 out of 10. She was like 13, you know what I'm saying? And my first impression of her was like, you know, like she was very sweet.
She was looking at me like I was like an angel from above or something.
Basically like an angel sent from heaven down to earth. And like basically like her eyes and her like her whole persona, she just was different, if you feel what I'm saying? Like her vibe was real cool. She was funny. She basically like, my first impression was like, she a keeper, you know what I'm saying? Wifey material. And I was like, you know. But yeah, that was my first impression. What was your first impression about me? I think she thought I was gay, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
My first impression of you was, I just thought that you was really young and you just really didn't really know what you were doing. That's how I felt like my first impression of you. Just, you didn't know what you were doing. I don't know. It was just, when you came to the door, I was like, okay, yeah. I don't know why I keep on thinking like, yeah, young as heck. And I didn't want to think that you was like gay or anything. I just thought you were like very like feminine, but not like gay. I just thought he was very like feminine because like of how his like voice was, you know, and like how he carried himself. I just thought he was very like sensitive and feminine. That was my first impression of him.
Yeah, so basically, she thought I was young.
Young?
And thought I was real gay.
No.
But, you know, other than that, she fell for the chocolate trap. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah. Next question. When did you meet my family?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I cannot remember.
Okay, since you don't remember, I'll say. I met his mom first. It was really scary because she just came in the house and she looked like she wanted to hit me over the head with something because I was in the house alone with him. And he was telling me that it was okay and I'll be all right. And that his parents was cool about, you know, us coming over, and like me coming over to his dad's house. And no, that was not true at all. His mom looked like she wanted to hurt me, to be honest. Just telling the truth, man. She looked like she wanted to like choke me out. And I was like, should I go? Oh my God, should I run out? What should I do? Then like, who did I meet? Did I meet your dad second? I don't even remember. All I know is your mom made a really big impression on me. She was the first person I met. She made the biggest impression on me. I don't remember like meeting your dad afterwards or like meeting your sisters.
I think it was my dad first because
didn't your dad, like, after he got off work, he came in and he was like, hey, what's up? Like he was just like kind of like quiet, and then like your parents went into the room.
Yeah, you were singing. You basically were like singing or whatever, and it was me and you at the house, and then I think my dad did walk in.
I don't really know. All I know was eventually I met his dad through like church. And then I met your sisters like randomly out of like, I don't really remember. Like I don't know. I just know they just all started popping up out of nowhere, and I'm just like, okay.
It was like periodical times, like where, like when we would hang out.
Yeah.
Either my sisters would be over, or like if not them, it would just be like my mom and dad. And like when she would come over, it was like whoever was there. So she kind of like met my family at different times. She never really met them like all together because they were working and busy, so I didn't have time to like introduce her like that.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't taking well, for me, I wasn't taking it serious. Like, we weren't taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just met each other.
We were just vibing for real.
Yeah, we were just vibing. We wasn't thinking like, okay, could he be potentially my husband? Could, you know, she be potentially my wife? We weren't thinking about that. We were just thinking like, okay, you know, she's chill, you know, he's chill. You know, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that whole, I think like the first day after we met, we just kind of like, I like clicked, and then we just kept on like, you know, going to see each other, because it was like every time like we got together, it was just like we was chilling for real. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
Yeah. This next question is weird. What dressing do I always wear? What does that even mean? Dressing? You want to skip that one?
Yeah, we want to skip that one because we ain't homeless.
I don't know what dressing. I don't know. What type of clothing do I wear? Like, I mean, okay, let's make it to that. Like, what type of clothing do I wear? Like, what's my style?
I feel like you regularly like, you like tank tops. She likes like, you know, just a regular tank top and some blue jeans or like shorts or something, like especially like during summertime. But that's all I really know. Like she likes, you know, like comfortability, like you know.
You're right. Give me a high five for that. Give me a high five. Yeah.
No cap.
He's so on point.
And me, like lately, I just been wearing beaters. Like I just like the way beaters look.
For me, his style, I feel like it all depends on like the weather, to be honest. Like when I first met him, he was always wearing sweatshirts. Like in the summertime, he was wearing a sweatshirt. I'm like, it's too hot for that. But
I was tripping.
In my opinion, I just feel like you kind of like, yeah, like a white tee, you know, some designer jeans, and then like some really cool, like the newest Jordans out, or like a sweatshirt, nice jeans, new Jordans out, you know, just basic, typical, you know, basic.
Yeah,
not in a bad way. No, I'm not trying to say like basic.
Yeah, I ain't no basic nigga, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just basically had a, you know what I'm saying, just like everybody else, like some Jordans, a t-shirt, and like some throw-on jeans or whatever. Just something to cool and just be chill. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and then I forgot, in like a snapback hat.
Yeah, I love wearing hats all the time. You know. But yeah.
Let's see. I gotta put her in the passcode. Okay. Weird habit of each other. Weird habit of each other.
Weird habit?
What's a weird habit that I have?
A weird habit? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Can't think of one off the top right now. She's pretty, like, I don't know, she's not really weird. Oh, well, okay. I think I got one. Well, there'll be certain times where, we're telling the truth here.
What do you have to tell them?
There'll be certain times to where she'll, like, say something to me, but, like, she'll, like, say it soft, like, Dad. I'll be like, babe, what did you just say? She'll be like, I said, Dad. I'm like, you know, you gotta raise your voice up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm, what do you call it? I mutter.
Yeah, like mutter is right. Like, she's just very soft-spoken with certain things. And, like, I'll be just sitting there like,
I'm gonna cry, you know me.
Bruh, like, what did you just say? But at the end of the day, I'll just keep on, you know what I'm saying, asking her, and then she'll eventually tell me what she said.
And I get, like, so angry because I don't like... See, when I raise my voice, people get, like, scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I talk very, like, quiet. So I feel like I talk so quiet that people, like, are just like, what did you just say? But when I raise my voice, I feel like people get, like, intimidated and scared. So that's why I try, like, my best to be pretty mellow. Don't you think when I raise my voice, I get really scary? Like, it sounds scary?
Yeah, bro, she turned into a monster, G. I ain't gonna lie.
It's the truth. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Next question. What was our first... Wait, hold on. How long have we been together?
Like, almost 2 years.
Like, literally in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Or like 3 weeks?
Yeah, like in 2 or 3 weeks, so we're gonna be together for about 2 years now. So that's, you know what I'm saying, some goals right there, boy.
Okay, let's see. What was our first road trip? I don't like that one. That's kind of lame. Next.
Alright.
We haven't really had a road trip. We went to, like, St. Louis, like, an hour away. That's the farthest we've been together, right? Well, we went to Iowa, but that wasn't fun.
Nah, that was, like, on some other stuff for another day that we probably never go. I'm probably never gonna bring that stuff up, but but when we start popping, then I'm gonna bring up everything we went through, so that way, you know what I'm saying, y'all can kind of see, like, where we came from. Just a lot of, like, dark past that we just not gonna share with y'all right now.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Positive vibes only all 2020, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, just, you know, if you do want to hear our stories about, like,
comment,
like, the struggle, just comment, like, the struggle, or, like, what happened before I met him. So yeah, I don't know. Alright.
And don't forget to subscribe, like our channel, guys. Do not forget. Just go ahead and do it. Stop this video if you're watching it right now. Go ahead and just be a part of our journey in our life. So yeah.
Okay, let's see. First thing you noticed about me.
First thing I noticed about this lovely girl right here was her eyes. Really caught my attention. Her eyes were so beautiful, guys. Like, I couldn't even look into them. Like, it was like I was doing all this, like, or like
you weren't even looking at me. You were, like, looking to the side like this. Like, look at me right now, and act like say something to me.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? That's how you were. Like, every time I talk to you, like, yeah. And then I finally was like, you know what? Let me just tell him to look at me in my eyes. Like, in my eyes. I was like this. Hey, look me in my eyes while you talk to me.
Yeah, that's how she did it, guys. And it took me a minute to get comfortable because, like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really, like, know each other all the way like that yet. So it was kind of like hard for me.
See, I told him to look me in my eyes because I was just like, that's how I basically try to see what type of connection I have with people. Because, you know, if I can look somebody in the eyes, you and that person will instantly feel if you guys are like, connected or not. If it's, you know, I don't know. I don't know if other people do that, but I do that. I'm just like, you know, if you look me in the eyes and I feel, you know, we feel connection, then there's something to work with. But if we don't feel nothing, you know, you just gotta go. You just gotta leave. Let's see. It got really quiet, but it's the truth. Okay. What pisses you off?
Oh, man. 12. What they did to George Floyd. I'm just playing. But nah, for real, that situation did make me mad, but I'm not gonna talk about that. What makes me personally mad?
Maybe like say like what pisses you off about me?
About you.
Yeah.
I'll never say what makes me mad in general. Like,
why don't you want to say what pisses you off about me?
Nah, that's not what the question is. What makes me mad?
Okay, fine. What pisses you off in general?
Is when I feel like just disrespect in general. Like if you went to high school, somebody that you used to know or something, and you like out and about, and you like, hey, what's up? And they just look at you like all mean and stuff, or like, I don't know, like just niggas be hating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the stuff that make me mad when niggas be hating, and they know you. You know what I'm saying? They seen you before, and now they act like they don't want to mess with you now. Like just, you know, niggas be hating. That's all I can say.
What pisses me off is a girl who don't know the girl code, and she'll just like look at my dude right in front of me and just like stare at him like you know I'm not there, like I'm Casper the Ghost, and that just make me just want to go up and smack fire off these girls' faces for real. That's like, ooh, that really pisses me off, cause it's just like, okay, you can look at my dude right for like maybe 3 seconds, but if you staring at him for too long and I notice, I got jealousy problems. So I'm definitely gonna announce it. I'm gonna embarrass you right in front of the public, not you, Michael, but the girl. I'm like, what you staring at? You looking at my man too long. I'm gonna say something, cause that's just how I am.
That's how she is.
Yeah, and you seen it before, cause this girl one time she was driving the car and she kept on looking over at you, and I said, you got something to stare at? Huh? You got a problem? And then she just got scared and drove off real quick, didn't she? You remember the white girl with the black shades?
I think yeah.
Yeah, she was looking and stuff, and I was like, but yeah. Next question. Light skins are crazy. We're crazy, okay? We're crazy. Okay. People don't want to. What I'm not good at. I guess maybe like, what am I not good? That's kind of mean. Like, I don't want you to tell me what I'm not good at. I don't know. Should I skip that one?
No, I think we should look at these as like
okay, like
me and you. I think it's just personally like what is something that I'm not good at.
Okay.
Individually, and something that you're not good at. Like,
okay.
Like you might not. I'm probably gonna edit this out, but you might not be. You might be like, you probably can say like you're not good at like using a whole bunch of like
makeup,
vernacular.
What's vernacular?
that's a little bit too deep. You're not good at using a whole bunch of like big words when you're having a conversation, or like
Me?
yeah.
You think I'm not?
I know I'm not saying that you're not good, but I know a lot of times you say like in the interviews, like you'll just kind of be like not that type of person to where you just like saying a bunch of stuff. You just kind of chill.
Yeah, I'm just chill. Like, why do I gotta be like, I am so expectationally spectacular in the I don't know.
There's all kind of crazy words, you know.
But anyways, we're gonna wrap this up because it's late. You know, I'm ready to watch some Rick and Morty and pass out, take some melatonin and dip out. Go to sleep.
All right.
Deuces.